to go.
The thing is, he looks nice. He's just sitting there, sitting in the saddle. Then you look at Wout Poels. He's a fighter. He is trying to fight his way up to Chavez. It's not going to happen, I don't think. This could be the podium, but again, it's be interesting to see what's happening behind Aru, because it looks as if Aru, you know, he throws water, tries to keep calm. He wants to try and get a podium position in the first ever at Abu Dhabi Tour.
Well, we can forget about Vincenzo Nibali, winner of the Giro di Lombardia last week. 1 minute and 5 back now on Esteban Chavez. But look at this, 2 kilometres to go as we see Koenig and Valverde there. The gap to Poels is down to 11 seconds now.
You can just see out the saddle now, putting in a slightly bigger gear now. So Chavez knows he's been going at this for the last 5 kilometres, and he really wants to win this, not for himself, but for his team. They've put a big effort in to help him, put him in the best position, brought him here, because when people are looking at the parcours, the route for this race, they were predominantly looking for sprinters. But Orica Green Edge decided to bring their man and bring him to win. But Wout Poels, terrific riding here, will not give up.
A couple of false slats in sight before the line, even a small downhill section before the final uphill dart to the line. Poels now has Chavez in sight. 20 seconds it says, but I don't think that's right, because Aru's behind him. It is 18.
Well, they're pulling the service car out now. I didn't think that Poels or Aru could come up to Chavez. I still think that Chavez in the last 1,500 metres can pull it out, but you've got to remember, look at the Tour of Britain when Edvald Boasson Hagen attacked.
He looked like he had it, didn't he?
Looked like he had it. Wout Poels never gave up, came back in the last couple of 100 metres and took the stage.
This is a better view. This is a better view. It gives us much more of a perspective as to the actual distance on the road. But Poels faster on the flat than Chavez. He's a bigger guy. He's a very, very slightly different type of rider. Chavez very much a pure climber. Poels a very good man going uphill, but not with that innate pure ability to be one of the best climbers in the world. He's worked very hard at it though.
So this is the podium, Chavez, Poels and Aru, because then we go back to Ulissi and Brakovic. They're fighting for 4th and 5th, but who will it be? This is the man that's kind of set the climb alight. He took it on from the front. He's hanging out there. He's looking back. Where is Poels? You'll see him. Everybody can see each other. We're coming up to 1 kilometre to go. I still think that Chavez can hang in here, but what an effort it has been from Wout Poels. He's starting to look around, he's starting to suffer, but so is everybody.
Has Chavez given too much? He's coming up to 1 kilometre to go, where the road rises once more inside that last kilometre. It dips again before a final rise to the line. It's all going to happen with 9 seconds between Esteban Chavez, the 25-year-old Colombian, and Wout Poels, the Dutchman who's moved to Sky and who's had a brilliant year this year. It is Chavez all the way. Poels behind him just a few 100 metres now. Not even that, I'd say 100 metres. Look at this with Fabio Aru battling as well. It's a brilliant 1, 2, 3, and what entertainment today.
No, it's great. A great stage, great finish. And Chavez is looking behind. He's on his limit. Wout Poels is looking behind. He's on his limit. And Aru has got the two of them in front. We're just almost at the top of this climb. This is the last opportunity for Wout Poels to come back. If he can make it, he could probably win this stage, because it kind of dips a little bit and then rises up towards the finish.
I think he's got it. You know, I think he's going to come back on him. Wout Poels, there he is, 28 years of age. What a year he's had. 8 professional wins for the man who kept Chris Froome so safe on that last ascension to the big mountain Alpe d'Huez in the Tour de France. He's back on him. We now have 2 men in the lead, almost 3.5 hours of racing, and if this status quo continues, then even Fabio Aru might get back in.
Yeah, they'll look at each other, and we further back with 1 kilometre to go. We got Valverde, Brambilla, Nibali and Leopold Koenig. But what an effort, never say die attitude from Wout Poels. And I think now, I agree with you, that Wout Poels looks as if he has got this. Faster of the sprinters, it just rises up towards the finishing line.
And there's the attack from Wout Poels. 8 professional victories, 2 of them so far for Team Sky, who's a winner on stage 4 at Tirreno Adriatico. He won on the hard side, fell in the Tour of Britain, and he's really putting Chavez under pressure right now. It's the Sky rider giving it to the Colombian. Wout Poels racing like an absolute dream. Oh, but he's down, and Chavez is going to come around the corner. Stay still. Chavez is going to take it. Poels goes down. Drama right to the left here on Jabal Hafid, and it's Esteban Chavez who takes the win after almost 3.5 hours in the oven in Abu Dhabi. And it's an absolute nightmare finish for Poels as Aru finished second, 10 seconds down. Chavez takes the win, Pauls in third place. Absolute disaster for the Dutchman. So much drama. But I think in Esteban Chavez, as we see the disappointment of Pauls after a heroic ride, pardon me, Chavez, stage winner and surely the overall winner.
Yeah, real disappointment for Wout Pauls there, and I think Chavez, testament to him. He never raised his hands, he never celebrated at the finish. He knows he was beaten there. Wout Pauls, you just don't like to see that happen. He was even beaten by a roux, but I think in everybody's mind that watches this will realise that Wout Pauls was the winner of this stage. But as I said, you have to cross the line first.
Valverde racing for the minor positions, as he always seems to. Nibali right at the back of this group, hanging on as well. Brambilla there too, as Koenig, the Czech rider from Sky, also going around that last corner that did for Wout Pauls. That was the one as Chavez managed to stay on his bike. Here goes Brambilla looking for a fourth position. He'll get it with Valverde just on his wheel. Koenig and Nibali, some very, very big names, some tired names coming across.